guys, I'm Shanna, and my Twitch channel is Shanna Nina. I started streaming on Twitch about 4 years ago. Back then I only streamed League of Legends, but it got me a little bit salty. Hi guys, I'm Shanna, so now and my Twitch channel is Shanna Nina. And I also do music. I started streaming on Twitch about 4 years ago. I played guitar, I played the piano. Back then I have my own loop station, and I just kind of loop over myself in layers. The best thing about streaming on Twitch is definitely the community. I am so happy that I've gathered this group of people around my stream that is so interesting and so supportive of what I do, and they're all friends, and it's just really nice. I think I gathered some lifelong friends through Twitch, and I'm really, really grateful for that. I think what my channel is all about is sharing, whether that's sharing people's passion or sharing
only stream
a bad day, like somebody coming in and venting about his day, or channel is all about hearing people's stories. Sharing. I think that's really what it is about, connecting with other people, and I really enjoy that. The community around my stream is absolutely really normal. They're really normal people. I mean, you reap what you sow, right? If you guys are looking for a little bit of music in your life and maybe some silly moments, then come check me out.
everyone, and welcome back to Gamescom. I got Team Dirty Bomb, and I got Lothar on the couch. Guys, we get to talk about FPS. Let's go.
What up?
Let's do this.
How goes it? All right.
How goes it? How's your Gamescom?
Gamescom has been fantastic, just like
Better than we could have fucking expected. It was absolutely ecstatic, yes.
Yes. So tell us, what do we got? What do we got today? What you got?
Well, you know, just representing at Gamescom for Dirty Bomb, and we had a big update rollout yesterday, which was our Javelin update, QQQ, and finally rolled an awesome new Merc. She's an absolute badass, kicking ass left and right, and she comes with a rocket launcher.
I know, I got a little peek of her. She's cute.
And she's got a foul mouth.
I can relate. I'm kind of a pirate.
Then on top of that, we also reworked Dome based on some user feedback. Really cool map, brought in the gameplay, got it a lot tighter, a lot more action-packed, you know, narrow corridors, really awesome. And on top of that, the highly coveted matchmaking system has finally seen the day of light.
Yes.
Or light of day, rather. And it is finally out for good.
And I can't wait for that because I just you know, played Dirty Bomb first time this weekend with Ocelot and Jamie from G2, and we played it for like 4 or 5 hours just to grind to the 7th level to play matchmaking.
Yeah.
And now I hear that you can just roll it out. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's you can party up with your friends. You get match made based on skill, and yeah, we actually brought along an exciting little trailer. We'd love to roll for y'all.
For us?
We do,
yeah,
indeed.
we sure do.
Let's see it.
Is this Jackal?
Depends who's asking.
Name's Javelin. My employer needs me to field test some hardware.
Well, let me tell you a few things about Merc work in London, love. We need professionals. We need grade A weapon-trained killers. Assassins who can turn team play into an art form. Specialists who can derail trains, hijack tanks, and airlift secrets without asking twice. Not because you're saving humanity. Not because you have something to prove. Not because you have hardware that needs testing, but because it's your fucking job.
Well, let me ask you, do you want a tactical-minded Norwegian girl with a guided rocket launcher, smart ammunition supplying armor, and very little time for superior-sounding assholes on your team? Or should I give the CDA a call?
All right.
Welcome back.
Yeah, that's it. I'm going home and gonna play.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about what we just saw.
Definitely. I mean, Javelin, right?
She's a badass. Where's she from?
She came around, kicked some ass. She's Norwegian, actually.
What a baddie.
She's got Viking backgrounds as well. If you check her out, she's got some cool kind of like Norwegian Viking imagery on her. And she's got come in with the brand new melee weapon as well, a battle axe. So if you want to go up to someone and use the heavy attack, it's just a straight slice right down the middle of the screen.
It's
Proper
so
chop them up.
satisfying.
Is it a unique weapon for her, or other characters can also use that?
Currently it is, yes. She's the only one that has access to that. And she also brought in a brand new assault rifle with her as well, the Chassis, and that just like mows people down mid to long range. It's fantastic.
Now, right now we have actual live game footage of the game, and you know, you were talking earlier to me about the philosophy and how important that is for you guys and your community. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Most definitely. I mean, it all comes back to the roots of splash damage. I mean, the three founders of splash damage, they met playing games, and that is how the friendship was forged, just over the internet, you know, competitive, tight gameplay, and they got together and they basically started a modding community, and out of that became, well, what splash damage is today. And merely like that mantra and that general idea that great team gameplay that's focused on its objectives just fosters great friendships and also pushes people towards mastery, as we see in this title today. And that is how we've approached all of the titles that we've worked on, and I think the culmination of all of that is Dirty Bomb. Just forging friendships in battle.
I mean, you know about friendships in battle. You like playing with your homies.
Yeah, I love it, man. There's something in this game that makes me feel like I'm playing Counter-Strike 1.6. You know, there's something that it is there. It's like this fantastic thing that
grenade
really
launchers and
captured.
massive guys with miniguns and rocket launchers and all of that juicy stuff.
But the gameplay is just insane. It's so cool to play with you know, with just friends and have fun. And we had insane fun while playing this weekend.
And it's much easier to do that now as well because casual matchmaking went live. You can literally get the game, download it, and then just jump into a party straight away with your friends and just have a good time.
Now, you guys have grown in studio size as well. You went from a very small team to a very large team in a very quick, like, timeline. So that must be nice, having extra hands in there.
We've had a little bit of a growth spurt across splash damage as a whole, but specifically for Dirty Bomb, I mean, just 4.5 months ago, we had 22 people on the title.
That's incredible.
As of today, literally as of today, we're 69 people strong, specifically dedicated towards Dirty Bomb, and we're not stopping right now. We still have a lot of jobs open, anything from artists to engineers. So if you're a fan, if you got that skill set, go ahead and apply. Go to dirtybomb.com, check the careers page, and get going and be part of the team.
Yeah, check it out.
I'm anticipating towards the end of the year, we'll probably be around 100 to 110 just dedicated to Dirty Bomb. And basically looking back at the last 4.5 months, what have we done? You know, we've shipped 2 mercs, we've shipped 2 maps, we've run what, over half a dozen events since then, done a lot of communal engagement stuff. We've been working with our community, with our influencers, with our hardcore fans that stuck around with us, and that is how we get great fixes like, you know, reworking Dome, which was one of the maps that actually got reworked, and we're actively working on improving the title, bringing more content, and we're not going to stop, actually.
I like that attitude.
And we're going to make a commitment at Gamescom 2017 in Cologne, Germany, to our fan base and to our future fan base. We're going to be, till the end of the year, shipping a new merc, including a new primary and a new secondary weapon every 6.5 to 7 weeks until the year is out. Yep. Yes. On top of that, we're going to roll out one entirely new map that nobody's seen before, which is going to continue the lore of Dirty Bomb.
Okay.
Secrets to be revealed.
Oh, watch the space.
Oh, yes.
That's a lot. That's a lot to process.
Well, there's more.
Oh.
There is more.
Oh, there is. Please.
And we're going to tackle 2 more existing maps and improve them just the way we did with Dome. Just work with our players and making it great. And yes, and there's more secretive goodies I can't talk about just yet.
Oh, well, they should be following you on social media, because I know you guys do a lot of social media work.
Damn right, yeah. We've actually got a tweet going out. If you retweet it, then you could win a brand new code for Javelin, the merc that just got released. And also, we just, in the update that went out yesterday with Javelin, we've got Twitch exclusive content now too. So
you don't say.
Oh, yeah,
what is this about?
He wanted to say it so bad, didn't you?
And I've stolen it from him now. So yeah, if you know, if you're streaming the game, you're enjoying it, and you're like, you know, just drop us a tweet, let us come to check out your stream. And if you're doing, you know, doing some of the good business, we'll give you some exclusive Twitch skins.
There you go, guys. Make sure you retweet that. I'm gonna go retweet it.
But you know what? If you do not get one of those codes, do not fret. Dirty Bomb is free to play, available on Steam right now, including the latest update. And anybody downloading the game, you get 2 mercs for free. Check them out.
Yep. And for those lucky enough to be at Gamescom,
you don't say codes, do you?
And there's more! We have a ton of like these free cards here. These give you 5 characters along with the 2 you get. You get in-game money, you get tons of stuff like that, some cases. So should we just chuck them out, I guess?
Make it rain. Make it rain.
Make it rain. Just straight up, make it rain. Come on, let's
People at Gamescom. Oh, yeah. Everyone's like, what? What's happening?
My God.
I like it. I like it. Oh, free codes? I'm into that.
Wait, I have a question actually when it comes to mercenaries.
Yeah.
So we got a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the amount of mercenaries that you want to have in game, like, you know, at the end, like the release or at the end of the game, or like, you know, like what are the plans actually?
What are the specifically what?
No, the amount of characters that you want to have in game.
The amount of characters.
Is there like a goal that you guys are trying to achieve?
No, it's actually truly open-ended, because the interesting thing is, right? I mean, it's just like with any competitive game, as soon as you introduce something as significant as a new character or as a new mercenary, in this case, it inherently changes the gameplay.
Yeah.
And with that, it's almost like rediscovering the game realistically. So we definitely want to add a lot more diversity to the title, which is why we're committing to the amount of characters that we're rolling out currently. We don't have a specific number quite yet. I mean, we're going to roll with these because everybody, is craving content right now, and mercs are just badass and exciting, and they add new twists and this and that, and we actually have a pretty diverse group of mercs, which we like to continue to extend. But we'll just have to see at the end of the year how the community feels about it, how our fans feel about it, how our players like the change, not, and basically continue to work with the players in order to make the best decision on if you want to add more mercs, if you want to slow down the releases or accelerate them.
Yeah. So we don't want to put in mercs for just for the sake of adding new mercs to the game. We want to fill those combat spaces. So the merc we put in before Javelin was Turtle, and he's got like an energy shield that really changed how the game made. Because instead of just having like over here, you've got a this is where the bomb gets planted. Instead of the bomb being planted and then that's it and it's open, you can plant the bomb, put a shield up here, and then you're defending it from the enemy team. Now with Javelin in there, she gives you an interesting combat choice, because with her rocket launcher, you can either blow up the shield, or you can blow up the people trying to defuse the bomb, or you can, even with the guided system, you can guide the rocket around the shield to get around it. So you can counter all of these different abilities with the different characters.
How does the aim with that rocket work?
It follows your crosshair. So when you fire it, you've got two guys. It either goes direct fire, or where you move your crosshair, it just directs the rocket.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's really, it's fun, like, especially on the other end of it too, because you've got this rocket coming at you, and then it just suddenly starts dancing in the sky, and you're like, I know I'm dead. I know I'm dead.
Some BM.
Rocket dancing in the sky, I kind of think of hidden achievement right now.
Get that in. We need to get Exodor working on this.
Really? Really? Come on, Exodor. Let's get going on this. Let's go on this right now.
So is there a specific character, like let's say someone's extremely novice coming into this, is there anybody that you suggest?
It really depends on your play style, right? I mean,
all right, let's break it down. Like, let's say I am a marksman and I don't know, sniper classes are usually my thing.
Well, you've got Amy. She's a French character. She comes from Paris.
Oui, oui.
And she's got a snitch device, and she can throw that out. It sticks to walls, and it spots enemies, but it also debilitates them as well, which means that they take more damage from shots. So if you debilitate someone from behind a wall, it's going to make them want to relocate, and when they move out, you can take the shot at them with your sniper rifles. Yeah. So she's really good fun for that kind of stuff.
All right. Wow, guys. Well, I wish we could talk some more, but we have so much more Gamescom coming your way. Guys, don't go anywhere. Grab your drinks, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, because we have more Gamescom coming your way.
Tune out a world of ordinary. Listen closely to what's left. The void. A place where sound is never just noise. It's a competitive edge. A weapon in your arsenal. It's something you can never touch, but you can always feel. And this isn't like anything you've ever felt before.
Hello, I'm Nightinator and this is my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Nightinator. I first started streaming on Twitch in mid-2015, which was, it was just as a hobby, and then I started taking things a little bit more seriously in May of 2016 when I finished my game design degree and I decided to become a full-time streamer, mainly playing RuneScape for a living. I wanted to become a Twitch partner because I like a challenge and I wanted the freedom to unapologetically kill goblins for a living. The feeling I got when I was partnered was euphoric. It was beautiful, it was beautiful! Somehow the dream was becoming a reality and I can make of it what I wanted. Without a doubt, the best thing about streaming is the community, and I know that I'm biased, but my one is absolutely phenomenal. My channel is all about positivity, interactivity, and not taking life too seriously. It's about whisking you away from the mundane and transporting you into a warm and welcoming space where you can laugh at me being an idiot. So, if you like watching a shameless weirdo serenading you with pirate metal and dying continuously, then come and check out my snazzy stream.
He's so close to being dead.
Welcome back, Gamescom 2017. Now we'll have something that I'm personally very excited about. It will be Escape from Tarkov, because I like rough, brutal gameplay and a hardcore game, right? Is it right? Yeah. We have Pavel, we have Nick, and we have Vladislav who will talk with me, speak with me about the game. Can you introduce me to the title a little bit, to the guys that don't know much about Escape from Tarkov yet?
Yes, actually, Escape from Tarkov is a hardcore FPS. So this is a multiplayer massive online game. Okay, thanks. So you need to find the exit from the location, and then back to back you need to exit from the Tarkov, and then you will be able to play with other players.
All right, so basically it has as goal first escape from the city, and then you get to meet other guys. So it's like an MMO, but it's like an FPS game. Which is more? What is more like?
It's like neither MMO or no, it's like a combination of MMO and FPS. It's like we need to take part.
It's actually more FPS than MMO because we're more concentrating on the combat.
Yes, yes. So it's like more like combat simulator. We need to fight a lot and different, you know, RPG and MMO features. It's more like for, you know, to increase the overall realism of the game.
So your aim is to basically introduce people to a realistic battle.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what are the main things about that being so realistic in Escape from Tarkov?
At first, this is overall weapon handling, ballistics, and everything that's linked to utilizing the weapons in proper way. Also, lots of RPG features like character attributes, skills, and the whole lineup of features that makes the virtual character more real, and every aspect of the game trying to power up this.
Yes, also the health system. If you injured your leg, you will you will not be able to move properly until the end.
So you're going to be limping and so on?
Yes, yes.
Ah, can you break a leg?
Yes.
All right. Well, can you break a finger?
No, not yet. But
well,
maybe.
if you break this finger, then you can shoot a weapon, right? That's kind of bad.
You can, but badly.
You kind of have multiple fingers.
I think that is that you have actually gameplay for us, right?
Yeah, we have a special version for the Gamescom.
Okay.
It contains a lot of new features that we're presenting right now at our booth. First one is quest system, and as you can see on the screen,
here we go.
Yeah, this is quest system. Every trader will have unique quests with a lot of tasks. You need to complete them to achieve some good results.
Because you are basically part of one team, right? You have two teams, two factions in the game?
You choose one of the faction, and you start to escape with it. And when you only complete the raids, you will unlock the traders, and they will give you some quests, like you can select a skier, for example.
Okay.
This quest calls Chemical Part 4. You need to find some, you know, vital information.
So basically, those quests are like the game itself. Is it like main quest that it's like a goal itself, or how does it work?
It's more like generic quest from the traders, just to achieve some money, items, and briefly understand what's going on in Tarkov.
Right.
And instead of it, we will have some key quests. That's like your thoughts. That's like your notes. The tasks that you will be able to complete to totally understand what's going on. And you know.
Well, let's maybe jump into the game and see how it looks itself. Like, can we see some combat?
Yeah, of course.
Weapon.
Hey, right now, Vladislav is trying to buy some.
Something. I want to buy something new.
So it's like a black market?
Oh, this will do. No, it's not black market. This is just the traders we have here.
Yeah.
This one for the Russian guns. This lady is for the medicals. As she called it, therapist. Anyway, that's black market and all that sort of stuff. Okay, let's try something. Something new at least.
There's a lot of options.
This is your equipment, and you will lose all the stuff from your equipment once you die. And to the right,
if you die.
If you die.
If you die, you will die.
But you have like a hideout when you have all the stuff.
Basically, yes. This is the stash where you can keep your belongings, and you can just drag and drop stuff to the stash to make it secure.
I see you have part of Tetris here as well. You can switch the pieces around and so on and make it fit. All right. So this actually looks a little bit complicated. Like, what's the focus on the community that you just want to attract all the people that want complex game, in-game depth?
Yes. Yeah.
This is something that they are looking for.
Yeah, we just want to create some, detailed games in every aspect, even with inventory, health system, and stuff. We're just trying to make it more real, We want to give the player as much abilities as possible to create this tactical advantage.
All right, so tell me, what is like the main goal of the game? Like, what do you try to achieve when you start playing Escape from Tarkov?
Main goal is escape, and you need to get out alive. And when you complete the raids, when you complete the scenarios, you will find that it's not so simple. It's not just about an escape. It's more like
it's about killing people.
It's about find yourself. It's about escape from yourself or something. So we have a quite
philosophical aspect as well.
Yes, of course. It's not. It's at first it's just like about shooting and survival, but later you realize that you need to find something, better than that.
When it comes to the gameplay itself, how many players will you meet on your road? Like, is there like a cap, like 100 people, 200 people? Or
it depends on location. There is PMC players, about 8 or 10. And there's also the third party called Scavengers, Scavs. It's like they are mostly PvE characters, but you can play as Scavenger by yourself, and overall player count can be 20, 25.
Okay, so now we have some first footage of the gameplay itself. Now it looks like an abandoned warehouse, next to the forest.
This is an abandoned village. The map called Shoreline.
And what we're trying to do here? Is like a quest, or is it just like a hunt for someone?
Right now we're just trying to get out alive. So the main idea that you need to get out alive from this situation, but also find some loot, find some gear.
I mean, it looks so realistic. Like, even the movement when you just walk around, wobble, left, right.
We have a lot of features like the stance modification and smooth transition between player speed.
Also,
okay, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. I never saw that in a game. When you can just crouch in different positions and with different height, that's actually really insane.
You can also make a blind fire.
Yeah, we have a blind fire.
I don't think you saw that in
yeah, this is kind of new feature. As I said before, we made it to give the player maximum abilities as possible, to control the player, to control your player in combat, and yeah, this is it.
All right, that looks actually amazing. So, when it comes to the gameplay, are you able to play only in first person? Also, it's third person? How does it work? It's only first person. Okay, so realistic, that's first.
Realistic on 100%, yes.
When you drive a car, are there vehicles in the game?
Drive a car?
Yeah, can you drive a car? Can you drive
No.
Okay, so it's all on foot.
Yes, it's all on foot because the map itself not so big.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's more like close combat and mid combat. But we can't say a no to this. I think we will add some transport later.
All right. Well, now it looks like a horror game. Although we don't have monsters here, but the people are the monsters, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Even worse.
All right.
You should go to the shoreline, I think.
Okay, time for new adventure.
We need to find somebody to kill. We need to.
So far, it looks super realistic. At least for me, it's like the problem I have with those games is that when they are so realistic, they're so scary, right?
Yes,
at the same time, but that's the goal of the game, right? You want to feel scared because you want to survive.
We're watching the streams on Twitch. I personally love to watch them. It's like a thriller movie.
Okay.
You're watching and you don't quite predict what's going on, what will become next 10 minutes. It's like really, intense.
It gets intense, and then do you know how many people are actually alive in this zone, or you have no information at all?
No information at all.
Okay, so you have no clue if there's someone might be like 20 meters ahead, or maybe someone is not even 200 meters or 500 meters away from you, right?
Yes.
All right. Well,
it helps you to be aware.
So let's say you create a character, you play the game, and if you want to escape, how much time can it take to escape from Tarkov?
To complete the whole game?
Yes.
I think at the release version you will need about 80 hours or maybe 100 hours.
Oh wow!
It depends on the player.
Yeah, it depends on the player.
But when you die, what happens?
Right now in the raid you will lose everything you found and get into the game. But you can insure items and you can use a special secured container to protect something.
Valuable.
It's not an instant death, you know. Your stash will be intact, so you will need to regroup and try it again.
Okay. But you need to make a new character, or can you reuse the old one?
No, it will be your character. That's no problem. You will need to patch you up with the medicals and get into a fight again.
Okay. Well, we see a lot of water here. I assume you can swim.
Right now, it's blocked.
Oh,
so, yeah.
okay. Well, my bad. We see someone?
Yeah.
The first firefight. Oh, and you have no HUD, right? There's no way of like even having an info like how many ammo do you have in the clip, right?
Yes. You can check it this way, like with special animation.
It's full. Okay. Now it says it's full. But when it comes to health, do you have an indicator?
Yeah. You see the guy, the human silhouette in the corner. All this way, yeah.
But when you're getting damage, it's like an indicator that you feel like, oh, I got damage on my hand.
Yeah, of course. I believe Vladislav will take some damage.
Yeah, I'm about to take some damage last.
But you know, he can die. You know,
easily.
Easily, yeah.
I'm guessing he has some armor.
Yes, there is armor.
Whoa! That's a really close combat. Oh man, you're really bad at aiming.
It's special, you know. we did it for the testing purposes.
So, and as you can see, he downed an enemy, but there's no indication that you killed someone. There's no indication like you got 100 points. Everything is so realistic, right? The stun grenade also like has no graphical like indication that you just got stunned, right? But
no, like in real life.
Yeah.
You don't have indicator when you kill someone.
Right. Well, that's actually pretty insane when you think about it, because it creates an intense moment in the game, and the atmosphere is so different than other games, right? And I'm guessing that's your goal when it creates.
That's correct. This is our goal. We try to achieve it in every way possible.
Okay. So when it comes to the content, when it comes to your plans, what are your future plans when it comes to Escape from Tarkov?
Right now we're polishing up the closed beta state and preparing an open beta this year, at the end of this year. And the next year is a release year for us.
2018.
Yes. And we need to make a lot of content, fix a lot of bugs and stuff, so make a game even more harder.
All right. Well, for me, it looks like almost finished. I would love to play it already. But it's an exciting game for sure. And thank you very much for coming here to present the game. Escape from Tarkov at GamesCom 2017. Thank you guys very much. Pavel, Nick, and Vladislav, thank you very much for coming. And we'll come into a short break, and then we'll go into another game. So stick with us, guys.
This is Arcade, TV's first video arcade game show.
One of you is going to have a chance to win this fabulous video arcade game. It is Burger Time.